Hello friends, welcome to Salesforce video CRM Analytics session 15. So basically in today's video, we will actually learn what are the different syntax we can use in filter node without SAQL, okay? So in our previous session, we have actually learned how you can use different kind of syntax in filter node with SAQL, but today we will just do the opposite and that will be without SAQL. So let me do one thing just for neatness purpose. Let me bring one more opportunity. Okay. Uh, and very quickly we will just write this. So let me take the source as opportunity one. Okay, and we will use without SQL. So the first thing will be stage name is to EQ is to okay, which is fine. You have to write the values properly. Okay, and let me also register it very quickly, and let me write here register one. The first one is easy one equal to closed one, which we already see. Next, we are saying not equal to closed one, right? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to again write another one where I will just write over here number two, and the source will be again opportunity one, and without a secure. So what I'm going to write is stage name not equal to closed one. Okay, so that's how I'm going to write the value over here. Fine, let me click on create and let me just copy the same thing and let me have the register here. Okay. So remember, without SQL, you use this n. You write stage name is to n. Q means equals and n means not equal to. Okay. So that's the second part, and let's see what else we have written. So next part we have written is stage name equal to closed one or stage name closed lost. So it's written equal to. So what I will do, I will just write here. Let me copy this without wasting time so that it can happen quickly. Yes, no. Let me write three. Let me write here. Trinity one. How the secure. Let me write here. State name equal. So you can write something like this, closed one. And we have the standing line after which we write closed lost. Okay. So stage name EQ. Closed one standing line, closed lost, which means stage name is equal to closed one or stage name equal to closed lost. Okay. So let me copy this. And I think after that we followed the same thing, stage name int, stage name matches, which is nothing but stage name equal to close to one or close. The last one you will check. But I wanted to show you another thing where, let's say if you have a condition where you want stage name not equal to close, like you want all the open opportunities. In that case, what you are going to do, we have one more filter over here. Okay. So we can just simply write that same thing for, and again, this will be opportunity one. And let me just click on create as of now. And let me just copy this part from here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to paste it. And as I told you, you want only open opportunities. Okay. In that case, what you can do, you can just write capital N over here. Fine. Something which we haven't done in with the SQL part, but yeah, let's just also go through this one, not an issue. So here, I just write four. So this one, four, four. Now, this particular thing, right, if equal to close to one or close dot, there's another way to write this. What you can do is we can again, let me just copy this from here once again. 5, 21. Here, what I'm going to write is page name is to R is to, what I can write is something like C. Okay, so we have closed one and closed lost. So closed one comes after closed lost if you go by ascending order. Okay, and I will just write stage name is to R double is to, what I'm going to write is closed phone. Okay, so anything which will start with C, we have only closed lost, and whatever ends with W, those records we are going to get. Okay, this is another way of getting those stages which are having closed one and closed lost. Right? So let me click on create as of now. Fine, and let me just write over here the same convention of that. And finally, what we are going to write is stage name equal to closed one, and this one. Okay, so let me just copy this somewhere. And firstly, what I'm going to do, which I'm not going to make this time, just enable lead source and type first of all from here. So let me quickly enable lead source and type. It's fine. What I'm going to do, I'm even going to write one more return mode. Okay. So it's name. So let me write here page name is to EQ is to, and let me copy this right from here. Like close one, and then I will write comma, nothing but source, right? So we have lead source is to EQ is to, okay. And again, comma, I have this one which is type equal to new business. So I will get type is to EQ is to new business. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I will just click on create. Very quickly I will create the register node as well. Okay, so this is my register name. Just some things. That's it. Now let me just update and run the data. This data flow ran successfully. And let me just tell you, initially there was a failure. So basically, this was the failure message which I got. It was not able to identify the lead source. And let me quickly tell you what is the error which I did. So basically, in this without SQL part, right? I had initially given a comma over here. Okay. So remember that I had put one I mean, sorry, not comma, space. There was a space over here before that. So don't give that space. So remove that space. So it will be stage name is to EQ is to closed one comma after a comma only you have to write that word lead source. Had given a space, and after web comma you have to exactly write type instead of putting a space. Okay, so that was a mistake which I have done, which is fine. Now this ran successfully, and what we are going to do is we will quickly cross check all this. And let me just go over here. Let me go to browse, let me go to apps, let me go to shared app, and let me open all this one by one. So we have SAQL, and here let me open the second one, and here let me open the third one, and here let me open the fourth, here let me open the fifth, and finally let me open the sixth one. Okay, and now let's go one by one. What are the things which we have done? So let me also open my export. Okay, so here if we go through, this is the first one, which is closed one, right? So I will let me just do one thing. Let me open one more export, because this SAQL we will anyhow need it. So from here, let me remove all this and let me click on export. And the second, this is the second one, which is not equal to closed one. Okay, so first of all, let's check this one by one. So yeah, this one we are getting as 398. Okay, and this was my first one without SQL. I'm getting 398, which is fine. And the next one, SQL2, that is not equal to closed one, which is equal to 313. Okay, so let me just put over here not equal to. Fine. So when I say not equal to, it's 313, and that is something which is matching over here as well. Okay, you can see 313. Fine. And the next one, this SQL3, the condition which I've put is not equal to sorry, this is equal to closed one or closed load. So I will just write over here, or stage name equal to closed lost. Okay, fine. And once I click on export, there is some error which I'm getting. Okay, this will be equal to, not double equal to, but single equal to. Fine. So I'm getting 517 records, and that is without SQL. I'm not able to get that. Let's see without SQL what we have done. We have written EQ closed one, closed lost, right? EQ closed one or closed lost. Okay, guys, actually this one is not matching because I just observed I made one mistake. I didn't give a space over here. Okay. So this is SQL3, and in SQL4 also I didn't give a space. So let me click on save, and here this is fine. Okay, and this one is also fine. Okay, so let me now update, and let me just run the data flow, and yeah, we will check from that SQL part 3. Now it should match. Okay, so we will check that. Okay, guys, so now I will just go to this SQL3. So I'm getting 517, right? So we had put over here as this one. I mean, sorry, for 3 is this one. Okay. So this we are getting 517, which is matching. And for the fourth one, this was the condition which we have put for the fourth, which is not equal to closed one or closed lost. And that's how we have written. Here you have to be very clear that you have to write and conditions. You are getting 194, which means we want those stage name which are having closed one as well as closed lost. Okay, so closed one and closed lost, and those are the things, like those are the things we don't want. Okay, closed one and closed lost are the things which we don't want, and we will get others, right? So that's what we are getting. You have to write and condition here, and that is something also which is matching here. Okay, and the next one is a different way where it is the same condition like the third one. So just like we had for the third one, where we are only writing getting the closed opportunities, so that was just a different way to write it in this manner. Okay, and at last you have this one. For this condition we are getting 23 records, and if you go over here you are putting 23 records as well. Okay, so yeah, that's it, and yeah, let's meet in the next video very soon. Thank you. Bye.